I've been a waiting mom for over 4 years now. And if I'm being honest, it means I've ended the year 3 times with two different feelings at the same time. On one hand, I'm grateful to God for life, for health, for love, for my marriage. And on the other hand, I'm wondering why my miracle is lingering. Why what I've prayed for isn't here yet. If you've ever ended the year feeling I'm grateful, but I'm heavy, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But do you know what? This year feels different. Not because all my life's challenges were taken away, or they disappeared, or they suddenly ended, but because I chose to end the year differently. And guess what? God really helped me. At the beginning of the year, I read one of John Obidi's write-ups. I can't remember if it was a blog post or an email, where he wrote 2025 was a great year. The use of was wasn't a mistake, it was deliberate. I loved the idea, so I wrote the same on a sticky note and placed on the wall where I'd see it every day. 2025 was a great year. Yes, in my heart, I decided how the year would end for me before it even started. There are days I walked past the note quickly without even thinking of it or checking it out. And there are days I stopped and just stared at it. It didn't remove the stress or concerns of daily life, but it reminded me of something important. Circumstances, troubles, problems, or whatsoever we choose to call it, shouldn't have the final say. So if you're heading this year with unanswered prayers or quiet disappointments, I want you to know that you are not alone. I am still waiting for a miracle as well. And today I want to share with you 4 mindsets that helped me even while still waiting. The first mindset is this: your life is bigger than the one thing or 2 things or 10 things you're waiting for. This is what I think. Your life is bigger. You are more important. And I said this to myself. My life is a whole entity. Whatever it is you're waiting for or hoping for, it's just an addition to your life. I see that it is so easy for one unmet desire to overshadow everything else. You can have moments of laughter, progress in other areas, even quiet victories, and still feel like the year didn't count because of one missing piece. That shouldn't be you. If you slow down and pay a close attention to your life, you may notice how much you have done, how much you have survived, how amazing you have become. Your life didn't pause just because of one answer that is yet to come. Emphasis on yet, because your answer will surely come. This is my point of view. Aside from health-related challenges, which can truly make life uncomfortable, I don't think there's any other life challenge that should make anyone feel worthless or less valuable. The second mindset is this: you do not need to wait till the end of the story to be grateful. I know there are days when you go to bed with a heavy heart because someone made you remember your pain. But can you reflect on those days when you wake up renewed and refreshed after a terrible yesterday? Remember the day a friend suddenly reached out to you to check in and ask how you are really doing. Think about that conversation that came exactly when you needed it. Reflect on that beautiful smile from a neighbor or your colleague or a member of staff that brightened your day. You should be grateful for those. I understand that none of this make the challenge or pain disappear, but they remind you that God still has your back, even in the middle of uncertainty. I think you should be grateful for every beam of hope. It should be a reminder that God is still saying something about you. The third mindset is this: this year shaped you in ways you might not even see yet. Sometimes waiting seasons do a quiet work in us, so much that who we become is a blessing on its own. For me, in this season of waiting, I've learned empathy, endurance, and how to rejoice even in chaos. Maybe you too have learned patience you never asked for or even prepared for. Maybe it softened your heart towards others. Maybe it revealed the strength you didn't know you had, especially on days you feel weak. Suddenly, if you pay close attention, a work has been done in you. Not every year gives us what we want, but when we allow ourselves to grow instead of just endure the season, every year leaves us with something meaningful, and that something stays with us. It shapes how we love, how we hope, and how we keep going. And finally, your story isn't over just because the year is ending. You must never forget this. I once heard Pastor Kunle Shoreyan say that God isn't confined by time. And that truth has remained with me. God makes all things beautiful in their time. So, just because a calendar is closing, wrapping up, doesn't mean God is done writing. What you're waiting for hasn't been forgotten. It just hasn't showed up yet. In this in-between space, your life still carries meaning. It carries beauty. Your life carries purpose. It is not worthless. Hear this gently. Your prayers weren't wasted. Your life is not standing still. Maybe the blessings weren't loud this year. Maybe they weren't dramatic like you would love to. But trust me, you are not ending the year the same way you started. You are much better than who started the year. And as for me, I'm ending this year thankful. Not because everything turned out the way I wanted them to, but because through it all, I believe I am more than a conqueror. And for now, I am grateful because I know I am enough. You are enough too. I love you and I'm rooting for you always. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.